WrestleMania, the showcase of the immortals. What's the first thing you think of when you hear WrestleMania moment? Is it Cody Rhodes finishing his story at WrestleMania 40? Is it Daniel Bryan defying the odds and defeating the Authority to win the WWE Championship? Do you think of Stone Cold Steve Austin refusing to quit to Bret Hart's sharpshooter? WrestleMania 42 is just days away, and in this video, I'm going to rank my all-time favorite WrestleMania moments. Number 10, Kofi Mania. In early 2019, Mustafa Ali suffered a significant injury that derailed his momentum towards the WWE Championship shot. The setback began with a concussion when he faced Randy Orton just 1 week before the Elimination Chamber main event. This injury caused a massive shift in trajectory not only for Ali's career, not for the better, but for Kofi Kingston as well. Mostly for the better. The multi-time WWE Tag Team Champion faced adversity at every turn, having the match taken away from him, all the way to his New Day brothers fighting for his WrestleMania spot. Finally, the match was set for WrestleMania 35, Kofi Kingston versus Daniel Bryan. The Planet's champion had just recently thrown the original WWE Championship in the trash in exchange for a more eco-friendly WWE Championship. When the match came, it was a flurry of offense from both men, but in the end it was Kofi Kingston's resiliency that was put to the test as he was able to withstand Daniel Bryan's attacks. Kofi Kingston would hit his signature Trouble in Paradise to defeat Daniel Bryan and bring back the original WWE Championship presented to him by an emotional Xavier Woods and Big E, thus issuing in the era of Kofi Mania. Number 9, Edge spears Mick Foley through a flaming table. Mick Foley is known for his downright death-defying and insane stunts throughout his career. However, his WrestleMania resume doesn't necessarily stack up too well. In 2006, Foley began a heated rivalry with former WWE Champion Edge, who claimed Foley had cost him the WWE title. The two would meet at Saturday night's main event, where Edge would lay out Mick Foley in a pile of thumbtacks. Foley would sit up in the ring smiling, signaling that something had awoken inside him, and Edge was in trouble at WrestleMania 22. During the conclusion of the match, Edge's wife Lita would strike Foley with a barbed wire bat before dousing the table behind him with lighter fluid. Edge then sized up for a spear as Lita ignited the table on fire. Edge speared Foley through the table, causing both men to be burned up before Edge would cover Mick Foley for the win. Number 8, the heist of the century. In early 2015, the WWE Universe was universally, pun intended, against the rise of the big dog, Roman Reigns. Reigns had won the Royal Rumble that year, and not even the star power of his cousin The Rock could save him from the shower of boos. Roman Reigns would challenge Brock Lesnar in the main event of WrestleMania 31, and the crowd necessarily didn't care for either man leaving as champion. As Brock Lesnar and Roman Reigns laid motionless on the mat, the unthinkable occurred. Mr. Money in the Bank Seth Rollins would run in, cash in his briefcase, and turn the main event of WrestleMania into a triple threat match. After one more spear to Lesnar, Rollins would curb stomp Roman Reigns and pin him to win the WWE World Heavyweight Championship in what Michael Cole would coin as the heist of the century. Number 7, Hulk Hogan hulks up at WrestleMania 18. In February of 2002, Hollywood Hulk Hogan made his return to the WWF with his NWO cohorts Scott Hall and Kevin Nash. Although they returned to a thunderous crowd, Hulk Hogan wasn't happy with the way the WWF fans treated him while he was away. Hogan claimed that the WWF would not exist had it not been for him. His spiel was interrupted by The Rock, who laid the challenge down for WrestleMania 18 in Toronto. During the match, the crowd seemed to shift, however, and began booing the Great One and cheering on Hulk Hogan. This was never more evident when Hulk Hogan began to hulk up in the Skydome as the crowd went electric. Hulk Hogan would hit his classic comeback complete with the atomic leg drop, where Jim Ross would make the iconic call. He beat Andre the Giant with that move. Even though ultimately Hogan lost the match, he had won back the WWF fans and would turn face immediately after the match. Number 6, end of an era? In 2012, Triple H and The Undertaker were destined to meet at WrestleMania one final time, and the stakes were raised when it was revealed the match would be contested inside Hell in a Cell, and Shawn Michaels would serve as the special guest referee. In what remains an all-time WrestleMania classic, The Undertaker would pick up the win and extend his streak to an unprecedented 20-0. After the match, Triple H, Shawn Michaels, and The Undertaker all in unison walked up the ramp, signaling truly the end of an era. Until they fought again a few years later. Number 5, I'm Sorry, I Love You. In 2007, Ric Flair was given an ultimatum by Mr. McMahon. He told Flair that the next match he lost, he would be forced to retire. Flair would then face Shawn Michaels in a dream match scenario at WrestleMania 24 in Flair's final career-threatening match. In the most emotional moment of the match, a defiant Flair stood up and told Shawn Michaels to give him his best shot. Exhausted and in tears, Flair wanted the very best of Shawn Michaels, and he got it. Shawn Michaels would then utter the words, "I'm sorry, I love you," before delivering a sweet chin music to Ric Flair, ending his historic career. Number 4, Macho Man wins the WWF Championship. In the finals of the WWF Championship tournament at WrestleMania 4, Macho Man Randy Savage faced off against the $1 Million Man Ted DiBiase to determine who would leave as the WWF Champion. With Andre the Giant in his corner, DiBiase seemed to have the edge and advantage over Randy Savage. Hulk Hogan would come out to assist Savage, allowing Macho Man to defeat DiBiase and win his first WWF Championship. Macho celebrated with the lovely Miss Elizabeth and Hulk Hogan in a moment that will be replayed long after all of us are gone. Number 3, Cody Rhodes finishes the story. By the Royal Rumble 2024, things seem to have shifted in the WWE as Cody Rhodes was on the rise and looking to finish his story and become the champion his father and his brother never became. Cody would initially give up his championship opportunity to The Rock before rescinding and challenging Roman Reigns for the WWE title in the main event of WrestleMania 40. In the main event of WrestleMania Saturday, The Rock and Roman Reigns would defeat Cody Rhodes and his partner Seth Rollins, making Cody's match with Roman Bloodline Rules. What ensued in the last 15 minutes of WrestleMania Sunday was sheer chaos. Solo Sikoa and Roman Reigns laid the attack before John Cena would return and make the save. The Rock then took out John Cena and looked out to take his frustrations on Cody. The Shield music then played as Seth Rollins entered the ring with a chair before he was taken down by Roman Reigns. The Rock, with his eyes back on Cody, was just as stunned as everybody else when the bells tolled and The Undertaker appeared and laid out The Rock with a chokeslam. Back to a one-on-one situation, Cody Rhodes would then hit 3 crossroads on Roman Reigns to end his historic 1,316-day ruling as champion, thus winning the title and finishing the story. Number 2, The Rattlesnake Returns. The last 2 entries on my list both include, and this might be cheating, the Texas Rattlesnake, Stone Cold Steve Austin. First, we go to 2022, where Kevin Owens had lost his opportunity to go to WrestleMania and was looking for a fight. He would then go on to call out WWE Hall of Famer Stone Cold Steve Austin to join him on the KO show at WrestleMania 38. Owens would disparage the entire state of Texas, Stone Cold himself, and would even go as far as dressing up like Austin to tease the WWE Universe. When it came time for the KO show, Stone Cold would interrupt only as he could, riding down the ramp on his signature ATV. After a back and forth of words, Austin would be challenged by Owens to a match in which Stone Cold, of course, agreed. A referee entered the ring and the match began. Austin would wind up taking and delivering a suplex outside the ring, as well as throwing KO through a table at ringside. In the end, Austin was victorious when he hit Owens with his iconic Stone Cold Stunner to win his first match in 19 years and finally close the door on a legendary career. And my number 1 pick for all-time WrestleMania moments, the Austin era has begun. Another iconic WrestleMania call from Jim Ross as Stone Cold Steve Austin would pin Shawn Michaels with the assistance of boxing legend and now WWE Hall of Famer Iron Mike Tyson to win his first of 6 WWF championships. After months of being humiliated by D-Generation X and Mike Tyson, Stone Cold Steve Austin entered WrestleMania 14 with a chip on his shoulder. Shawn Michaels wrestled this match with an injured back, a back that was injured in a match with The Undertaker at the Royal Rumble that year. It was a Stone Cold Stunner and a fast count from the DX Tyrant Mike Tyson that awarded Austin the title and helped change the trajectory of the wrestling world forever. And that is why that is my number one pick for all-time WrestleMania moments. Let me know in the comments what you think. What do you think is the number one all-time WrestleMania moment? Do you have the same list as me? Do you have something different? Would you included something that I haven't? Well, ladies and gentlemen, for now, I'm Matty Smackdown. Sound off in the comments below. And as always,